Welcome back to another episode of Stanis Life. Have you ever wished you could be somewhere else for a day or two just to get a different perspective and maybe some good weather for once? For me, that happened in the middle of my first winter in Berlin. I needed sunshine as a breath of fresh air. It didn't matter anymore where could I get it or how. I needed to get out. That's when I found out that flying is still cheap. And that's how I ended up buying a ticket to Athens basically for peanuts. I will keep my talking short because actually I don't have a lot to say about this trip. It was a way for me to get out of my comfort zone, spend the weekend in a beautiful city that I have never visited before, and go on a long photo walk alone and enjoy this time and explore. I wanted to keep things very simple, so this video will be a little bit different, being shot mostly from my point of view. So, as you will see, I was going for a more personal style. I was only traveling with a small backpack that was allowed on board, so I only took my trusty Yashica Mat-124G with a few rolls of Lomo 800, and I shot the videos with my Fuji Xe4. With all of that out of the way, I hope you will enjoy this video.
Welcome to Athens, where the local time is 10:35 p.m.
Excuse me. Can I take a photo of you? Is it okay? Yeah?
Εδώ είπες εσύ, όχι εγώ δεν πάρω. Εδώ δεν είπες. Όχι εδώ. Άμα δεν πάρεις τι να πάρεις.
think it's so good to visit an otherwise very popular travel destination off-season. It felt like I had the city all for myself and I never had to wait in queue to see any of the historic sites. Because it was not so crowded, I felt like I got a more realistic experience of how it is to be in Athens. The locals were very friendly in a very nice and refreshing way. I had a very good time and I think I'm now a big fan of weekend trips. Concerning the films that I shot, it was also a first for me. I have never shot any of Lomography's film stocks and I was very pleasantly surprised with Lomo 800. I love how the colors turned out and how flexible the film is. One worry that I have regarding the rolls that I shot is the inconsistency in build quality, so to say. For example, after I inserted the roll of film, it felt difficult to advance it, and it turned out that it wasn't even going straight. This is especially apparent when looking at the first few frames. Another issue that I had were the strange light leaks in the last two shots of the last roll. I don't have any explanations, but I had some light leaks on another roll that I shot, which makes me think that these rolls were probably not rolled up tight enough. I had two overlapping images on the roll that wasn't going straight, and the sticker piece that was supposed to hold together the exposed roll of film was very difficult to separate from the roll and move it to its final position. Of course, these could be my own user errors, but I never had even similar issues with any of the other film stocks that I've ever used before. I think my favorite image from this video is the one of the Acropolis being in the distance surrounded by those beautiful trees. I love how the colors turned out and to me the image feels really peaceful. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite photo or if you would like to see any of these images printed. I want to thank you for staying with me until the very end of this episode and I will see you next time.